Civil society organizations are unhappy with the way government is handling the corruption in which top ruling party officials are implicated only to be forgiven later. They now say this is a sign the government has lost the moral authority to claim to lead the fight against graft in the country.
Issues pertaining to corruption where the leaders have been involved, it ceases to be an individual issue, but now becomes a party issue. And you find the party retreating to come up with an official position on corruption. If this is how the fight against corruption is going to begin for the NRM government, then I think it is very sad, and they may need to go back on the drawing board and see where their priorities are when it comes to the fight against corruption.
The Anti-Corruption Coalition adds that the public has lost confidence in Parliament, which should hold the executive to account. Last evening, opposition members of Parliament walked out of the House in protest after the NRM-dominated legislature voted to exonerate the Vice President Professor Gilbert Bukenya and 3 ministers for their role in the misuse of Chogm funds, totaling to 500 billion shillings.
Now, where is the political will? If you're not bothered about 500 billion shillings, where else do you get the money to put up the medical infrastructure we are talking about? We were in the same house to see Temangalo, the report on Temangalo, NSSF being thrown out. There is no political will.
The 8th Parliament has set a precedent for itself when it comes to issues relating to corruption. Every person that tends to be implicated in the various audit reports, Parliament will go ahead and exonerate this person as long as this person comes from the ruling party.
Another issue that has rubbed civil society the wrong way is the investigation of the MPs who returned the 20 million shillings meant to monitor government programs. They want government to own up and come out clean on the issue.
We were told that this money was supposed to monitor government programs, but what is surprising is the same money was taxed. And we all know that it's only incomes that are taxed. The money was never approved by Parliament. So who is fooling who when it comes to this whole, issue of, the 20 million? I think government should stop taking people for a ride, and they should really come out clean and walk the talk.
Opposition MPs returned the money claiming it was a bribe. They said it did not make sense to monitor government programs at the height of hectic election campaigns. Makubuya, NTV 11.